Hello Nigerians, you're welcome back to this channel and thank you for joining me once again today. So yesterday, Peter Obi actually visited Atiku Abubakar in Abuja, and that particular visit actually set the internet on fire because everybody were saying and speculating a lot of things. Even some plastic obedients, they came out and they started talking so many things against Peter Obi just because he actually visited Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate. You see, that's the problem we have with some Labour Party supporters or some obedients. They don't even understand how this politics is being played. You know, all they know is that Peter Obi was pictured with Atiku Abubakar. He was reported to visit Atiku Abubakar. And because of that, they started, discrediting Peter Obi, saying all sorts of things. But the truth is that for Peter Obi to, make any significant achievements come 2027, he has to strategize himself. And I believe that is what Peter Obi is actually doing at the moment. We all know Atiku Abubakar is one of the top politicians here in Nigeria. And I believe that his meeting with Peter Obi is to make sure that APC never happens to Nigeria come 2027. In fact, that should be the prayer of every sensible Nigeria, that APC should never happen to Nigeria come 2027. And I trust Peter Obi. That is what he is really fighting for. And my own view about this is that for Peter Obi to be able to make any meaningful achievements come 2027, he has to, align with these top politicians, play the dirty game. That is my take, and I believe that is what Peter Obi is doing. He has raised his game. He's trying to raise the standard. Of course, we know that Peter Obi actually raised the standard here in Nigeria. In fact, he opened our eyes. A lot of us, we don't even understand anything about how the system is being run and how these people are looting the country. But Peter Obi did that during the 2023 campaign. And he has shown to be credible and accountable. So I don't think that, having anything to do with Atiku is going to change his mindset and is going to change his plans concerning our dear country, Nigeria, because he has shown that he has a genuine intention about this particular country. Now, I am going to give you a clips of some of that meeting and what people are actually saying. But before we do that, I want you to listen to Nyesom Wike in his speech. He was trying to address Simfubara. And when we come back, we are just going to analyze that particular video.
People who appreciate what God has done for them, who appreciate what God has used people to do for them. God does not come down. God uses people to help people. So when you are being helped, you appreciate them, and then God will know that you have also appreciated him. I have never told anybody to worship me. Nobody can worship man. All of us believe that we only have one God, and it's only that God we worship, and we continue to worship that God. But as politicians, we appreciate people who have helped us out. Ogumono people, when I came to ask you to support me, you supported me. Is that correct? Did I worship you? Did I worship you? But I have to appreciate you. Is that correct? I want to say this clearly. Well, in life, when you have made a mistake, you say you have made a mistake. There's nothing you can do about it. I have made a mistake. I went it up, and I said, God forgive me. And I'll say, all of you forgive me. But we will correct it at the appropriate time. I'm a human being. I'm going to make a mistake. My judgment can be wrong. So forgive me for making a wrong judgment. That's life. So nobody should kill himself. Let me say this clearly. Don't be fighting. Not everybody would use you as an assembly member. Nobody would use you as an assembly member.
Now you had Nyesom Wike. This is a man who practically wants the governor of Rivers State, being Simfubara, to actually, worship and praise him. He wants Simfubara to allow him into the treasury of Rivers State. And that is the problem he's having with Simfubara till today. He wants to be controlling Rivers State all the way from Abuja. And because Simfubara has refused to, bow and agree to such a particular agreement. And that is the problem. You see, Wike has been intimidating Simfubara, not allowing this particular man to perform his task as the governor of the state. You see it? And some people from Rivers State are even in support of Wike. And that is the problem. You see, instead of them to put hands together and support their governor, being Simfubara, to, actualize his plans for the state. But no, they are supporting Wike. Anyway, so back to what we are saying concerning Peter Obi's visit to Atiku Abubakar. You see, somebody like Daniel Bwala, this guy is somebody who works for PDP and Atiku Abubakar. But all of a sudden, APC actually paid him and he started working for them. Look at what he said. He said Peter Obi, the political deceiver in chief. And people are beginning to believe this people, that Peter Obi has come to deceive them. Peter Obi is not deceiving anybody. He is playing his politics. He is doing the rightful thing, the things that he's supposed to do, in order to make sure that come 2027, that APC will never smell that particular presidential seat. You see it? And that is what all obedience must understand. Now, somebody like Daniel Rea, look at what he said. He said, Atiku is hosting Peter Obi. Isn't this the same Peter Obi that claimed to be fighting the system for a new Nigeria? But it's not surprising though, worse has been seen. This guy don't really understand anything. Because that Peter Obi is actually fighting for a new Nigeria and for a better Nigeria does not mean he shouldn't play the politics. Does not mean he shouldn't associate with himself with other politicians. He has to be in the system for him to be able to understand how the system works and how to, put the system in order, how to tackle what is actually happening in Nigeria. And he can't do that on his own. That's the truth. That's the fact. Peter Obi cannot do that just like that. Remember, he was the running mate to this particular man, Atiku Abubakar. And now he's the Labour Party presidential flag bearer. You see? So visiting Atiku Abubakar is not a sin. It's not a problem. He is doing what he's supposed to do. And we, obedience, all we need to do is to support him at every particular point in time. Anyway, guys, I'll allow you here to drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.